Okay, so the first thing you want to do is make sure that you have something to cover up the area which you're going to work with. This is my bathroom sink, so I just have a trash bag on the sink, also a trash bag on the floor. As you can see, I have red dye here that is not coming up basically. So just make sure that you have something on the ground, that way you don't ruin your whole entire floor. I like to start with dirty hair, like my hair is maybe it's probably been like 4 or 5 days since I washed it, and I think that the color just holds better when you apply it on dirty hair. The first color that I'm going to use is for my roots, and it is actually by Garnier Nutrice, and it is the R3 Light Intense Auburn Ultra Intense Red for darker hair. And this way I don't have to bleach my roots and then add the next color that we're going to do. So the first color is this, and you only need 1 box. And I just mix it here because all I'm going to do is my roots. If I was going to do my whole entire head, I would use 2 boxes. But since I'm not, I'm just going to use 1. Make sure you're also in a shirt that you don't mind getting messed up. This one already has red stains on the back, and that's because I've already used this one before. I'm just going to use the gloves that come with it, and then you just start applying it to your roots. And I don't like using a brush. I tried it, but to me it just takes too freaking long, and I'm a very impatient. I like to just put it on there and like get it over with. And I part my hair with my fingers. I don't do it with a comb. So now that I have gotten my roots all over, I am just going to take a shower cap Normally I would sit underneath the hooded dryer for 20 minutes, which is the allotted time on the instructions. However, my hooded dryer is not available at the moment. So what I'm going to do is just leave this on my hair for 30 minutes. I'm going to do an extra 10 minutes since I'm not going to be using any heat. And then I'm going to rinse it out and I'll come back and show you guys, okay? So I've rinsed my hair out and it has been like air drying for like the past 20 minutes. Normally I would blow dry my hair, but like I told you guys earlier, I don't have my blow dryer, so I just let it air dry. The back of my hair takes a lot longer to dry than the top of my hair. So all of this right here is like completely dry and the back is like damp. It's not super wet, it's not soaking wet, but it's not completely dry. So as you can see, like my roots now are kind of like the color of my hair now that it's faded. And this is just going to help lighten it when I apply the next color onto it. So what I'm going to do is I am going to take my Manic Panics Rock and Roll Red, which looks like this. I don't want it to spill, but this is a very bright red, and since my hair has not been previously lightened or bleached or anything, it's not going to come out as red as this color, and that's perfectly fine with me. I want my hair to be more of a purple based red, more on like the mahogany Auburn side versus like the pink and orange side of the reds, like the Rihanna red. I don't want it that bright. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take not even a teaspoon, like a drop of the Beyond the Color Zone Purple Passion. So I'm only going to put a little bit of this in there. And then the next thing I'm going to apply is the Protein Color Filler. And it looks like this, and you can find this at Sally's, and they sell different colors based on whatever color you're trying to dye your hair. This is number 10's Red, and what this is going to do is basically prime your hair and prep it for color while adding red tint to it. So that way, once you apply the color, all your hair is going to come out the same color, and it is not going to have little splotches everywhere. And it's also going to fill in your porous ends, like if you have any dry ends or anything like that. So it tells you right here to do half of the bottle. You can use this also in between coloring, like you can add it to your hair in between your your shampoo and your deep condition, and this will just keep your hair fresher a little longer. So I'm going to mix all that together, and then I'll show you how it looks. So this is how the color looks. So now I'm just going to apply the color all over my hair. I'm not using a brush, I'm only using my hands. I feel it's easier for me to do it that way, and it's faster. So yeah. So now that I have my hair completely saturated in hair dye, I'm just making sure that I try to get all the ends and all my edges, including my little sideburns, because there's nothing cute about having red hair and black sideburns. So now I'm just going to take my shower cap, a clean one, and put that on. And if I have any little red pieces that I do not want to stain my face, just try to wipe those up. I'll be back after I rinse this out.